Yo, what's up guys, Robbie here. Welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I made one of these. I've been on my vacation and hopefully I can get some more out. The problem is I have a lot of people over right now and there's very small amounts of time where I can get audio done, so that's my problem right now. And also I can't record 2K, which is what I've been wanting to put on my videos, and I've been using NBA highlights and I've been getting copyrighted, so I'm going to try to figure out a way to record 2K, probably borrow my friend's Elgato. We'll see. I'm going to be gone for another week and a half or so in the middle of July. But when I get back, everything should be back to normal. I'm going to try to get a few videos out while I'm gone, and a few videos done before I'm gone. I've only got a few days. But right now, let's get into it. What just happened on Twitter is I have my Twitter pulled up. If you hear clicks right now, I'm on my Twitter right now. And I've been tweeting all day. Go follow my Twitter at @TheMaxMist. Sorry for the plug. Go follow it because basically when I'm not making videos or when I'm on vacation, I'm always constantly updating and talking about things like what just went down, which was so crazy, was the Paul George trade to OKC. Like, that is insane, and no one was talking about him getting traded to OKC because we thought Paul George was going to get traded to contenders or LA, because that's where he said he wanted to go, was LA, because a lot of teams weren't biting for a trade. And you know, it's because Paul George is going to be gone after this upcoming season, so we'll see what's going to happen. But, like, to OKC, like, come on, man. They're not, like, okay, I understand why this move would work if the Thunder are going to make more moves. If this is the only move they make this offseason and don't go for any free agents, then the Thunder are probably one of the dumbest organizations I've ever met, because what this does in the West is basically puts the Thunder at a 50-win team, so it could be in the top 4 seeds or so. That's all it does. That's all it does. And won't get them any closer to winning a title, and won't do that unless Steven Adams develops. If Steven Adams develops this offseason into a good player, then they have a chance. He is already a good player, I realize this. But what they need to do is they need to have Russ stop taking the boards, let Adam get his, and Adam needs to expand upon his mid-range game, get a little bit of shot. He needs to take more shots, and he needs to get a more defensive mindset. And once all this is in place, they can have a big three, and they need to move Enes Kanter to the power forward spot. I've been saying this for a long time. He's an offensive-minded player. A power forward is an offensive-minded position in this era in the NBA. He does need to learn how to play defense, though, if they're going to work. They need to find a shooting guard because they just traded away Oladipo. They could play Paul George as shooting guard or Roberson, but the thing is Roberson is nowhere near as good as Oladipo was. Roberson can shoot the 3-ball a little bit. He hasn't been able to this season, really. He was a little bit. He struggled a little bit from out in three-point land. But the problem with Roberson is that he can't really do anything but shoot in the corner. Like, he can only shoot around the 3-point line. He can't do that much. He's really defensive, which is a great thing for a bench player. A 3-and-D bench player, that's all he needs to do. That's a really good thing. Not a good thing for a championship contender team that's looking for a starter. So what they need to do in this offseason is go pick up some game-changing shooting guard that will change the pace on the court. He needs to be able to score, and that's pretty much it. Score and play defense is all they need. And Russ needs to pick up his game on the defensive side of the court as well. He's been really exhausted this year just because he's been carrying the team, and he has been playing a lot of offense. So Russ needs to take advantage of having these other stars around and relax a little bit on offense and not go into Super Saiyan mode again. What he needs to do is this man needs to get some defense in him, or else the Thunder are never going to get anywhere in this league. So, I mean, the West is way more competitive now after all these trades and everything. I'm going to be talking about the Chris Paul trade in another video, but I had to get this done right now because this just happened, and I'm really excited for it. But, you know, the East has become a real shit show now. Literally the only team that's ever going to come out of the East, if it stays in the kind of status that it is right now and the condition it's in right now, is literally the Cavs, which even if the Cavs get out, they have zero chance. They were almost swept this past finals, and the only chance they do have is if Kevin Love somehow becomes a 25 and 15 player. He's averaging, what, 17 and 10 right now? Kevin Love needs to average 25 and 15 if they're going to get anywhere near close. Thompson needs to average at least a block or two a game and 10 points if they're hoping to ever get close to that title again, because KD and all of these other players that they have on Golden State, the Golden State bench, assuming that the majority of the bench is not walk-in free agency, Golden State is going to be a annual title contender and title winner, unless some teams out west make some moves. In my Chris Paul video that will be coming up shortly, I can talk about how the Rockets can and should make moves to dethrone the Warriors. I believe they can if they make the right moves. Now, one of the moves is not looking so good because Carmelo Anthony wants to go to the Cavs, which isn't really going to make much of a difference in my opinion. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But anyways, check out my Chris Paul video. It'll be coming up shortly. See you guys in the next one.